Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker 3 Heart Hero Mode run. With the Lizzard reserves, except one of the Lizards, because Cody's off, probably making more Dishonored videos. But I'm Simon, and I'm here to do more Wind Waker 3 Heart run. In the last episode, we got... where is it? We got Din's Pearl! There it is, Din's Pearl! Yeah! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! In this episode, we're gonna set sail. But the Kingly Red Line guy will not let you do so until you demonstrate your power to change the wind by making it point south. So, wind, go south-ish. Go! South, go! Go! South! South, go! There. Now, although he said that, we're not actually gonna go south. We beat the first dungeon, and that is great. So that opens up something else that we're gonna need to do. Something that will require a little bit more... Wait, hang on. It will require a little bit more rupees. And, your treasure chart, you could use to obtain some, but I said no treasure charts, and I'm going to stick to that, so... Right, so we need more rupees to do the thing that I want to do. Or, you don't necessarily, but I want more to be safe. So, if you use your Hoi pair, you can take control of a seagull, which is just, you know, cool. Like, we never showed this off. We finished off most of the stuff we have to do at Dragon Roost, really, but this is just a quick way to get some more money. So, hit this bomb. Blow up, ruin the seagull's life. But, you saw that treasure just fell down in the background? That contains money, which is useful for the thing we're gonna do. It contains 200 rupees! Woo! That's a quick, easy way to get some money if you did not get the treasure charts in Dragon Roost Cavern. As we head out to sea, I will not be using any treasure charts myself, but they're viable enough to rehire if you're short on cash, or you want some other things, because a lot of them do contain other cool charts and other things. What I am going to do... as we set sail here, because we're not actually going south, we are going west, is to... I'm going to put up on screen here a list of all the treasure charts that lead to heart pieces by their according to their number, so you know to avoid those ones. And upon leading the first square, you'll have this. Hoi! Hold it right there, small fry. I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you got there. It looks to me like it's got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, almost an insult to call the thing a sea chart if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you got a problem, and you do. Hey, I got a pro controller. We can look at the sea chart now. Don't give me that look. It makes you gotta be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about... I'll teach... Open the sea chart. I'll make it snappy. So... here we are. We can't just write anything on our own sea chart. There's a fish with a friggin' paintbrush jumping out of the sea, and it's gonna, like... I don't get it. I really don't. You'd think it'd make the map just soaked, and that he would not be able to draw precisely, especially on the back of the map. There's a real peculiar cave towards back to this, your Dragon Island. But, yeah, that's the thing we just did with the seagull. We can sprout wings and fly because we can turn into a seagull. But, I'll send word to all the fish friends. Basically, what he's saying is every island from now on is going to have a fish jumping out near it. And what you can do is if you go up to that fish and spread bait in the water... Oh, you there, Kingly Red Line guy. That's it. I've hit a minute. I'm done. You take care of the rest. So if you go up to the fish and spread bait in the water, then that fish will mark down that island for you on the map, as well as giving you some hints. I will not be showing any of the hints because I'm going to tell you how to do everything you need to do in this series anyways. But I'll be marking any islands I come across, but usually off screen. Anyways, in case you couldn't guess by our direction, we are backtracking to Windfall Island at this point, so I will see you guys then. So, here we are at Windfall Island, which is great that it's now nighttime. Because, as many of you who know the HD version are probably guessing what we're here to do, this thing we're here to do can only be done at nighttime. It's optional, and it's not a heart piece, and it's super helpful, especially for a Let's Play, or for someone who's very ADD. What we are going to do is go into this place, this door here, and we are going to precipitate in that most diabolical of things rich people do. The most evil, the most complex, the most intense, the most action-packed, difficult, amazing thing ever! We're inside this first fortnightly auction!
Sold! Yes!
The auction's about to begin. So, anyways, this is an auction, and there are many prizes, only one of which we want. So yeah. Not explaining it, yes, I'm completely fine with that. Because I can explain it, and I know this stuff, at least I think. I haven't done this in a while, who cares? So, there is a lot of people that are going to be bidding for stuff. And there's only one prize we want. And we're going to keep leaving the auction and coming back, because that's the way these things work, until we get the prize we want. Because if it's not what we want, then screw it. Ah, ha, ha. He looks funny without his hood. So, the item of the auction is this. A fabulous treasure chart. Quite valuable, yes. Listen, for you and I. Let's open the bidding at 60 rupees. Hey, begin. I wish to quit. I do not want a treasure chart. I will cut back to when the thing we want appears. Yep, because they hold a gazillion auctions each night. That's the way it works. The auction item is this. The same frickin' treasure chart. I hate you. Hating the auction? Yeah. I'm gonna need a snack. Let's speed things up. Big dude. Deal. Auction is about to begin. Yay, peoples. They're looking with stuff and things. Auction is a single friggin' joy pendant. Seriously. This is enraging me. Who would even pay 40 rupees for a joy pendant? Yes, I want to quit. I'm not auctioning up from 40 rupees for a joy pendant. You're out of your freaking mind. Beetle buys those things for like 2 rupees. Are you insane, sir? Do you really have to ask every single time if I'm okay with you not explaining it? Like, you think after the 5th time in the same night to show up to the same auction, you wouldn't have to ask, hey dude, do you know how an auction works? Of course I know how an auction works, that's why I keep leaving, because you're not saying anything good, because I have a brain, because you're a moron with those stupid friggin'... Okay, this gotta be good, this gotta be good. Come on, this is what we want. Is this the joy? No! 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 You're terrible, sir. I hate you. Yes, I want to quit, I'm not... I told you last time, I'm not paying that much money for a stupid joy pendant. Why? I just want to say blah. At least these auctions are going by fast. Like, I leave and come back in 2 seconds later and everyone's done, which is quite convenient, I must say. This is why money is evil. This is why EA is going to rule the universe, because the auctions take so long. We get the one item I want. We just gotta... Oh my gosh, it's there! Woo! A fabulous swift sale. That's what we came all this way for. Oh my, what a prize. Last suspense overall. Drama aside, it's really rare to get a chance to own a fabulous round like this. I know, so rare. It's only possible on the Wii U. Precious, quite dear. Let's go. Okay. This is an item that you want. Its bidding starts at 100 rupees. You generally... you can totally do it with like 200 or a bit more. But... having 372 like I have is a bit excessive. I just wanted to be sure I wouldn't screw this up. So these other little, like, loons are bidding, like, 3 rupees at a time. Because they're dumb like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, like, bid. I forget the exact amount you have to bid. But if you bid a significant amount more, like, let's go 30 more. And then they will get, like, staggered and stunned, which give you time to bid again, which is great, because that means they're not raising the price up like little idiots. Sorry if I'm a bit upset, because it took forever to get the stupid sale. Well, it didn't actually take that long, but they were offering me friggin' joy pendants and treasure charts the whole time, seriously. So they're still stunned. Time is running out. That's great. So, oh no, you did not just raise the price, sir. See, look, they're gonna go at it, like, really crazy if you don't bid aggressively with your stuff. Let's go another 30, just to stun them again. Ah, well, no, he's mine. He's got such spunk for a youngster. For a second there, I thought it was like, he's got as much spunk as my younger sister. I read that as. I don't know why. That's a really weird thing to read it as, but who cares? Come on. Okay. 18 seconds left. Let's go another... Let's go 20 rupees, I guess. Oh yeah, 20 rupees stuns them too. I will have tips on the screen a little bit better about giving advice, because I haven't done this in a little while, but I'll do a little bit of research while editing this video. See if I can give some better tips than just bid and get angry at the joy pendants. The timer off screen only appears when you're actually bidding, so I am going to bid once more with the 5 seconds left. I'm going to go up to a nice even 250, even though it's probably a little bit excessive, just because I want the Swift sale, and I've got money to spare, so 5 seconds remain. I'm going to get my bid meter as close to the end as I can. The bid meter does still slow up by itself, so you can't leave it to the end to bid whenever you want. And sold during the auction. Swift sale goes to Link for the price of 250 rupees. You could probably get it less than that if you really wanted, but, you know, whatever. Dear me, let me say congratulations! Now, the Swift sale, I haven't actually explained what it does yet, and it does two things that are both very helpful. For one, you sail twice as fast, which is great. It's like half the speed. For two, it always changes the wind for you. Which, I have no idea why being able to change the wind is such a fabulous power when a random sail you can buy at an auction does the exact same thing for anybody. But, you know, it's still convenient for us. We don't have to bother, like, doing a little dance to get the gods to change the wind for us. They just do it automatic. It's like, oh, whoa, you got the Swift sail. You must mean serious business about going out to sea. If you got the Swift sail, it's like, holy jeebles. So, anyways, now that we got that, and it's only 15 minutes into the recording, we'll see how that goes for the episode, I'll meet you guys back at Dragon Roost. And we will begin our proper journey to, this square from there. See you guys then! Fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy in the ocean. What does my map say about water? I think. What am I talking about? Wait! There is people. We must speak to them. Because they're shirtless. Yeah! Mighty fine boat there you got there, bub. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. How are you? Won't get any treasure from us? Let me ask them real quick. Who wanders around the fishless sea? Oh, is this the fishless sea? There was a fish just there. We gave me a friggin' map, man. Like, I don't know. I'll tell you, bub, only pirates, monsters, and blood. Oh, yeah, you bet. You know, with all the weak island devils that need their shores, and he's just a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I know you my whole life. Wow, aren't you friendly? A bit too friendly given that outfit you're wearing. So, hey, bub, I'll tell you what. There's one treasure hunt I'll give you this. Definitely. So, basically, he's randomly friendly and probably coming on to us. But he's gonna give us a treasure chart, which is, like, yeah, great. I just thought I'd drop that by... I mean, no, drop by that. I mean... Call up treasure? No, none of that. I mean, we should just have picked that up or by on Pauprint Isle, which I also took the blue marking on our map on our trip back from Windfall. You know what I mean. So, here we are back at Dragon Roost. You may ask why bother coming to Dragon Roost, but there's actually only a certain amount of squares you're allowed to go before the King of our Lands is like, oh, you are too young to go and adventure in the lands. Stupid muscle memory. A has always been get on a boat on the GameCube version. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm just angry. I need to calm down. But while we're stopping at Dragon Roost, I also figured we should stop by Beetle and pick up a bit more bait for the fish along the road. Because I'm running a little bit low, so yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
And I'll probably do whatever. I don't really care. I hate you. Goodbye. So yeah, here we are back at Dragon Roost after restocking on bait. And, let's commence our actual proper journey, like, a whole day later. Because, what gives, right? There was one other thing, now that I mentioned, as to a whole day later, that we probably could have gotten while we were on Windfall, but let's just leave that for another time. Up in there in the distance, you can see a lot more islands on the horizon in the HD version, because they buffed up the draw distance. And over there is a mountain that with no lava on it. Oh no, the lava loaded in there. Oh wow, jeez. Draw distance, I'm not impressed. So here is, if we drop the bait. Yeah, it's really funny how the boat just stops moving instantly whenever you feed a fish. But, yeah, you can mark this down on our map. And this is called Fire Mountain. And it's a burning volcano that we cannot land on or investigate in any way. So, you know, great. And he's gonna tell us about a rumor that there's a great treasure inside, which is like, oh my gosh, and tell us about a square we can go do to get the power to freeze anything. But, like, seriously, the power to freeze anything does not grow on trees. And we are not worthy enough to get that yet. So let's just swift sail our way past there. There is an outpost over there that I probably could go to, but I would like to go to our destination by the end of this episode. There's also, when you see an island like that, that's a fairy fountain, or fairy island. Those are pretty good, but we probably can't access that one yet. And over here, the swift sail does make this sailing a lot faster. And while we're sailing, I could also mention about the Wii U Pro controller that I've been using. Not the biggest fan of it. I do prefer using the gamepad, but, updraft, woo! They spin you around. But, you know, it's really nice to be able to show the stuff on screen for once it stops. This island here, this is a triangle island. And we have more, there are 3 triangle islands, and we don't really know what they're for yet, but we'll see. There's also more of these obnoxious, oh my gosh, it's you again. What is he? So he's telling us how to haul up treasure with our grappling hook, which I say, wait. Oh my gosh, look, they are wearing shirts, but they're so thin you can see right through them. Or are they just, like, tanned? I don't know, and I don't want to find out. I'm plenty good already. Quite plenty good. Especially given that Link is quite a young child. So anyways, yeah. Here's this island here. And again, there's not a lot we can do on these islands for now. On most of them. But there is, you know, it really never hurts to mark down every map you come across? No, every island you come across on your map. Just because it'll be more of a hassle later. And, you know, stuff. It's like, it's better to have stuff on your map than not on your map. And also, when you have everything marked down on your map, then you know where you've been to and where you haven't, as long as you mark it all down as you go, which is great. And here we have some seafaring enemies. We're just going to blitz right past them with our overpowered swift sail. Now, this next stop, I'm just going to equip... Actually, one thing I could show off here is that you totally can still use the Wii U gamepad to equip items with the Pro Controller. You can also still be looking at your map the whole time, which is great. So right here is Bomb Island, as dawn breaks. And we're going to mark that one down real quick. And there's nothing we can do on Bomb Island, but there is something in this square that is highly, highly recommended you stop and investigate. We will see that once we let this fish talk our ear off for a few seconds, as Yasuo would put it. So, here he's gonna go. Oh yay, we got the great music back. I wondered what was missing from our journey, but that is it. So he's telling us to come here on certain nights that may or may not lead to a certain thing later on, like a ghost ship. But, you know, whatever. We don't care about that right now. That's for much later. Right now, all we care about is... there. You see that submarine and that little platform? That is where we want to go. That is the ultimate destination of ultimate everything, because going here is hugely helpful for relatively minimal effort. This is one of the things that is... if you don't stop here, then, like, just do it. Always. Grab a joy pendant from that guy just real quick, because it's always good to stock them whenever we can. As I said many times, we need 20 of them by the end of the game, and if you're trying to grind joy pendants, this is a decent place to do it. So here we are, on this bottom floor here. Careful of the rats, they will take your money. And you never want to lose your money, you know? Money is just, money's money. So those guys were sneaking up behind me there. I would have liked to have parried them, but they were behind me, so spin attack was my only option there. And these rats are being quite annoying, which is actually very annoying, now that you're annoying it. So anyways, not particularly crafty swordplay there, I just kind of wailed on everything, but it did work, even though I got hurt a little bit, but, you know, whatever. There will be opportunities to heal ourselves in the next area. You can jump attack to get on top of that treasure chest. And in here gets... an empty bottle! Why is the fanfare so small? A second empty bottle. You know what? Do you guys have any idea how much more useful that is than anything else we could ever possibly find in any single chest? There are a total of 4 empty bottles you can get in this game. So it's like, Yeah, getting a second one already for so little effort is ridiculously good. And there we are, almost at our destination. That island up in the distance. I should also mention that, let's just, let's not stop here. There's nothing really worth it for us. That the Wii U gamepad is also a great way, sitting beside you, even if you're using a Pro Controller, to look at your minimap and get an idea of where you're going. So, I think we're basically here. We've entered the square of our destination, and we will investigate that island in the next episode. See you guys then. Bum ba da doo doo. Bum ba bum. Bum ba bum. Ba bum bum ba bum. Da da dum da dum. Da dum da dum. Ba bum ba bum. Ba da 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 da. You, sir, will give me your joy pendant and not interfere with the awesome music. Do 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 do. No, we will not. We're gonna keep sailing. Do 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 do. I'm never more of your best friend. Do do do. Everything must try, especially if it gives me money. Pit stops to get money are always worth it, especially when they involve robbing other people. Let's keep going. The sun is setting. Wow, that sunset looks really pretty. Do 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 do. Boingy boing, boing boing boing. Boing boing boing. Boing. Do 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 do. Bum ba da do. Do do do. Bum ba da da. Dun da da da. Ba bum, dum da dum, da da dum.